In the past year, Jason Statham has made 5 movies. You could say he's been keeping as busy as a bee. Which brings me to my review for his latest movie, The Beekeeper. Does this film have a sting to it? Or is it as placid as a bumblebee? Let's find out. Out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my review of Jason Statham's The Beekeeper. Yes, who doesn't like a bit of Jason Statham? Now, Jason Statham is back front and centre in this film that comes at us directed by David Ayer, who brought us such classics as Fury and the first Suicide Squad movie. Still waiting on that Ayer cut. The film was written by Kurt Wimmer, who, among other things, he has worked in Hollywood for some time and has knocked out some screenplays and done a bit of writing as well, including films like Expendables 4, let's not go there, Salt, Law-Abiding Citizen, the remake of Total Recall, Sphere, Equilibrium, the 1999 version of the Thomas Crown Affair, among others. So, you know, quite a solid filmography there from this fella. The film stars Jason Statham as Adam Clay, the film's Beekeeper, Emmy Raver-Lapman as Agent Verona Parker, Josh Hutcherson, he's the villain of the piece, as Derek Danforth. Jeremy Irons picks up a role as Wallace Westfield, Gemma Redgrave as Mother Danforth, I won't call her anything else other than that, and even Minnie Driver. Nice to see Minnie Driver back on the screen. This film is rated 15 and runs for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Now, generally, January, February is a dumping ground for awful movies. Does this film fall into that bracket? Well, this film here, we're set up with meeting the character of Jason Statham, Adam Clay. He's actually a beekeeper. Yeah, he looks after bees, and he goes into this woman's house and he clears out a hornet problem that she has. This is a woman that he knows, a woman that he has, as a neighbour of his, a woman that has helped him out on rough times, a woman that he has befriended. And we come to find out that she is a teacher. She's got money invested in certain things, and she's looking after an account that has 2 million in it for children, you know, a charity account, and her computer goes haywire. It gets a virus. She calls the old phone number on the computer like people do, and she is ripped off for all of her money, and you know, from one of these call centers that are usually placed in places like Dubai and over there, but this one is placed solely in America. And it turns out that these places are run by Josh Hutcherson and his crew of individuals. He's heading this place up, and there's a load of them. And this woman, she subsequently kills herself because she's lost all of this money, including the money that she was looking after for this charity organisation. So she puts a bullet through her head. Only thing is, her daughter is an FBI agent. Yes, FBI agent Verona Parker. I'll get it there in the end. And she sees that possibly Jason Statham has done this because he comes visiting the house and this sort of a thing. And she wrongly accuses him. But he decides that he's going to now go after the individuals that were involved, and this is a vengeance story, but it has higher stakes in that Josh Hutcherson is the son of a well-to-do individual, shall we say, without spoiling anything. I don't know if the trailer spoils it, but anyway, he's a son of a well-to-do individual who's quite high up in society, shall we say, in America. And it opens a can of worms in proceedings. But basically, this is a revenge story. It's your classic kind of action fest. Leave your brain at the door, go in, and yeah. So what it is with Jason Statham, his character, is not only is he a beekeeper, but he's actually a beekeeper. A beekeeper in the sense of it's a a group of individuals that, when there's a problem in society that law can't deal with, they go in and deal with it. You know, one of these sort of secret clandestine organisations high up the ranks, and he's a retired operative from that. And yeah, so not only does he beekeep in his professional life, he beekeeps in his part-time as well, which is a bit on the nose, shall we say. So when you can get past these sort of things and get into the film, it's not a bad ride. I enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It is action-packed. It's got some good action, some good fight scenes. It offers up some decent violence, if you like that sort of a thing. There's a few kills in it that are quite decent, but it's your kind of standard action fare where you've got one good guy, a load of bad guys. The bad guys are throwing bullets around left, right and centre. Good guy doesn't ever get hit, but every shot he takes is on mark. It's that kind of a movie, you know. So it's generally a throwaway action movie, but much like last year's Plane, I would say that maybe not as simplistic as that film. That film was a lot more simple in what it done. But this film here, it knows what it is. It doesn't want to be anything more than what it is. Other than asking yourself, why would this happen? Why would that happen? Kind of thing as the film progresses. It's a decent fun ride. I had fun with it. It's a leave your brain at the door action movie starring Jason Statham, and this is where the film will either work for you or doesn't work for you on whether you like Jason Statham, even with a dodgy accent that he tries to put on in this film. Now, I quite like Jason Statham. I enjoy his movies. They're fun, they're brainless, they're just hour and a half where I can leave my brain at the door, and that's exactly what this film offers up for you. It's got, like I said, it's got some decent directing. David Ayer is a competent director after all. It's decently written. It is a bit over the top. It's a bit on your nose in what it does, but Jason Statham gives a Jason Statham performance. And yeah, just fun. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie to start the year off with. It's not going to win any awards. It's not going to get, you know, top billing, fantastic ratings or anything like that. It's probably going to hit around the 6 out of 10 mark for people. Not that I give films ratings, but that's where I see it falling, around that kind of a mark for a film. Just all round entertainment. Bit of fun that you can get on board with. Certainly far better than Jason Statham's last film, Expendables 4, written by the same guy. There are some CGI moments in this of explosions and things like that, but for the most part it's more hands-on gunfighting, things like that, rather than car chases and explosions and helicopters. It ain't got that sort of an action feel to it. But, you know, even Josh Hutcherson, I quite enjoyed his take as a villain in this film, and I don't usually enjoy the guy, so that's something else. Jeremy Irons, he's there, Minnie Driver, very small role, kind of wasted, but yeah, fun movie. Can't say anything more about it than that. Once you've seen it, let me know your thoughts down below. Or is this one that you are going to miss because you don't really give a toss about the Stafe? Let me know.